Hey, what's up YouTube? Gonna do a video of my results of the Midnight Mayhem event last night at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The track conditions were good. It was nice and cool outside last night, and I got there early this time around. Now, all the other times I went to Midnight Mayhem was after work, so it ended up getting there, later in the night. So usually around 8, 9 o'clock. But this time around, I was able to get there at 5, and the event, the event is from 5 to 12. And which was good that I got there early. So now, lesson learned. It's good to get there early, so that way you're one of the first to run down the track. Now, I was able to get 3 runs in last night, and I left the track around 9:30. Had a friend of mine show up at around 6:30, and he he didn't get his first run in until almost sometime after I left. I think around 10 o'clock actually is when he was able to get his first run in. So pretty much it was a 4-hour delay for him to get a run in. And it's like that because they do the all the special cars out there. They do the drag cars, the different types, different classes of vehicles they do out there. And they also do the motorcycles. So each class has its own group of people, and at times, you can be waiting there for a long time. But when I showed up early, there was maybe less than 50 cars there. So I was pretty much able to do my first run within, or actually a little over an hour. I was able to do my first run. But anyways, here's Sapphire. Now, this is my third or fourth time taking Sapphire out to the track, and here's my number. It was 119 now. You guys a little walk around. So I was running my street tires on the track. Now, I didn't deflate them down, which I should have, because then maybe I would have definitely got better traction and better times, but I didn't. Start from the back or from the side there. Now, I'm going to suggest, if you really want to go out there with these cars, and I know you've seen these videos about these cars many times over, you got to get drag tires to put in the back. Otherwise, you're just going to get somewhat disappointed. For me, I'm out there having fun, going down the track. But you definitely need some drag tires to put in the back on race day. There's just no way around it. The track, like I said, was good. The condition, the weather was good. The track was good. No one was complaining about the track being unprepped or poorly prepped. So it was good conditions. It's just not great conditions for to run street tires. Now, like I said, I'm thinking about, I'm still in the process of doing my switch here with the car, but I suggest definitely to run drag tires on track day if you have a 392, and you'll definitely see some very improved track times. Now, okay, on to my results. So I was able to run 3 times. And here are my results. Now, let's see, my first run, where are we at with my first run? First run was this one. So there's my first run. I did a 1393 and a quarter mile at 106. And that was my first run of the day. I actually got a video of that run. I'll be posting that later. I didn't really shoot much footage out there this time around, but the next one coming up is going to be the last Mayhem of the year. So I'll definitely get out there and get some footage going. We had a couple of demons out there at the track yesterday. I believe there was 3, 2 purple ones and a red one. And I really didn't get to see them run because, you know, I was in the staging lanes most of the time, kind of, you know, chopping it up with my buddy there and some other people there as well. But here's what I did in my first run. This was against a Pontiac. Yeah, I mentioned the Pontiac in my other video, which I'm gonna upload. So, you know, first run is always bad for me because, you know, I like to go down the track and get a feel of the lane, and that's why I did pretty bad on there. Then I started to get better. As you can see, my second run here. Actually, no, that was my last run. So my second run was actually against a guy who had a Scat Pack. Same year as mine, actually the same color as Sapphire here. He had no shaker hood. I was gonna shoot a video of his car as well because he was a super cool old guy, but just didn't do it. And anyways, I ran against him, and he had drag tires in the back, so you could kind of see the huge time difference with him running the drag tires and me running street tires. So I did a 13.3 compared to his 12.9. 12.9 is pretty good, but these cars are very capable of low 12s. So yeah, he had a good run. I did that was actually my best run of the day. Was a 13.3, and felt good. It's kind of cool. And, you know, you can notice the time difference between the there you go. So 6:30 was my first time. Then my second run was at 7, so it's about a half-hour difference. And then my last run, here's where the gap is. 2-hour gap to run again was at 9. So, but here's the results of my last run of the day. Now I ran against a older Charger, like you know, before the new redesigns, the new redesigned Charger. So it was about maybe a 2010, you know, Charger, and it was an RT, and he had the 5.7. So here's my results of that. This is the only out of the 3. This is the one I won for the night. Because after this, like I said, I went home around 9:30. Here's my time. It was a 13.9. The Charger was a 14.6. So big difference between the two Hemis for sure. Granted, his was a, you know, an older Charger, so, you know, the older Chargers don't have the nice 8-speed tranny, and, you know, so on. But yeah, here's my track times from last night's event. Sapphire got a lot of attention out there. I got a lot of compliments on her. I'm actually surprised she's still pretty clean, because it's very it's very rocky there, like in the parking lot. So driving through the parking lot is just dust and dirt and rocks, loose rocks, and so on. But she came out pretty clean. Got a little bit of tire. Actually, not so bad. A little bit of rubber on the side panels there. I didn't really do too many burnouts to clean off the tires because you know, with street tires and you do your burnout, you're just actually making it worse for you to stick on the track because you know, the burnout box is mainly for people who are running drag tires. Running street tires, doing the burnout box, you're just putting a glaze back on the tire. So I didn't do much of a burnout on my runs. I think on my second one, which was my best run of the night, is when I actually did a prolonged burnout. But even that wasn't anything serious. So, but yeah, here's what I did last night. I'm sure we're gonna get some comments in of other people that were there. So let me know how you guys did while you're there at the Midnight Mayhem. And I look forward to seeing you guys at the next one. So other than that, thanks for watching my videos. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll be posting another video of my first run down the track. And I'll explain now. I bought a camera mount to mount to my window. And I really need to get a GoPro because the mount sucked. So, you know, these cars have a lot of torque. So, you know, the camera's straight in good position until I hit the gas pedal. And yeah, once I hit the gas pedal, it's just, the camera just points down. But, I mean, it's a good video. So I'm gonna upload that sometime today. Also, in that video, it explains how I, this time around, it actually kind of haggled me about not having a helmet, because if your car runs under 13.9, they require you to have a helmet to run down the track. But usually they're a little relaxed on Midnight Mayhem. But a lot of people were prepared with helmets, and you know, me having a helmet is long overdue. I should have had a helmet a long time ago. So I got kind of haggled about not having a helmet because, you know, like I said, everyone knows these cars do way low on the time. But I was able to sneak in 3 runs. But each time, you know, the lady gave me, kind of haggled me about it. But she was kind of nice about it. If you're watching this video, thank you for letting me run. And yeah, she put an H on my car, but I took it off. So, all right, yep. Stay tuned for the next video, guys. All right.